All right, what's good, man? Let's get into it. So every Friday from into the Super Bowl, I'm going to be giving my predictions of every single round in the playoffs. Now, this is going to be the AFC and the NFC predictions. You know what I'm saying? And, it should be a very good one. You know what I'm saying? And the NFL playoffs are here, and good thing they are here because the regular season, especially if you are a team like my Giants who sucked, this regular season was horrible. A lot of injuries. Uh, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna give you my takes, and I want to hear everybody else's takes in the comment section. Who you got winning? How do you think about my takes? So it is what it is. But let's talk about it. Let me share my screen, and I don't know what's gonna go on. So I think this starts Saturday. So this starts tomorrow. So tomorrow we got the Texans and the Browns. Now listen, I called out on my channel CJ Stroud is the best quarterback in this 2023 draft, and I've happened so far to be right. Obviously, next year is the proving ground for CJ and Bryce Young and stuff to see which one's a superstar, which one is not. But at least for rookie wise, Bryce Young is the best quarterback in this class. Rookie quarterback in this class. But with that being said, I'm going to have to go with Cleveland. CJ Stroud, you were amazing. Texans, you were amazing. DeMeco Ryans, coach of the year, especially, no one had you guys win the playoffs. No one had you win in the division. You know what I'm saying? You deserve coach of the year, bro. You deserve coach of the year. Absolutely, 100%. And the Texans, even though I don't like the organization or the owner, they did a good thing. They got a good call in signing DeMeco Ryans. But it's Cleveland. That Cleveland defense is going to be – Cleveland defense is top 5, maybe even top 3. Joe Flacco has the playoff experience, and – it's going to be too much for CJ, man. I know CJ. I seen CJ on against the Colts do his thing, but the playoffs is about experience and reps. And CJ, your time's not ready yet. I'm pretty sure with the fall of Trevor Lawrence, we're going to see you in the playoffs a lot more. We're going to see you in the playoffs a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's talk about the Chiefs and the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill's return game against the Chiefs. And it's very interesting. And before I give my prediction for that video, it's crazy how we have 1, 2, 3 games where it's going to be a revenge game, potentially 4. People forget if Deshaun Watson doesn't get injured, he goes back to Houston against the Texans in the playoffs against his replacement in CJ Stroud. That would have been a very good matchup, but unfortunately, my boy Deshaun got injured. So it would have had 4 revenge matchups instead of 3. But Tyreek Hill's revenge game against the Chiefs. I do believe Tyreek Hill will go off against this team. Tyreek Hill's obviously playing Kansas City. He's not scared of the cold. He's, won a Super Bowl in Kansas City. He's been to multiple AFC championship games, played in the playoffs and against Kansas City. But at the same time, it's the Chiefs. And it's Miami going to a cold place. They're going to lose, and the Chiefs are going to win. I should give score predictions. So for the Browns-Texans game, my score prediction will be, I'll say 21-17 Browns. Browns win 21-17 against the Texans. Chiefs, I'll say 28 to 20 Chiefs. 28 to 20 Chiefs. I do think everybody, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, will all be there. I do think Tyreek Hill will go off, but it won't be enough. The Chiefs will win, because once again, they have home field. And honestly, Miami, they don't do good against winning teams. I don't think they beat a winning team this whole year, to be honest with you. I can't think of any. No, they didn't beat a winning team this whole year. Did they beat the Cowboys? I don't remember. They might have, but, none of it, it doesn't matter. Miami's a fraud. They're a paper champion. It is what it is. Let's talk about it. Bills and the Steelers. Not going to waste that much time on it. The Steelers, shout out to Mike Tomlin. Tomlin, bro, I feel so bad for you. And I should make a video on this this should be my first video when they get eliminated. Monday, this should be my first video. And I'm definitely going to talk about this on the podcast with CEO. Mike Tomlin deserves better. And for all you Steelers fans out there who were saying, oh, we should fire Tomlin, I really hope you do fire Tomlin so you guys can be in poverty for years. Mike Tomlin is a top 5 coach in the NFL right now. This dude's been the coach for over a decade, has not had a losing season. I would kill for that on my team. And you guys have the nerve to take a dump all over him. Why don't you take a dump all over an organization for drafting Kenny Pickett in the first round? Okay? Why don't you take a dump all over an organization for not replacing him, for letting him tank for a year so he can go get a Caleb? Instead of Kenny Pickett and signing Mitchell Trubisky and drafting Mason Rudolph in the third, fourth round? Mason Rudolph's been a bum ever since he's been with the Oklahoma State Cowboys. I remember that bum when we used to whoop on him back in the Big 12, my Oklahoma Sooners. But, that's another topic for another day. TJ Watt's out. The Steelers are trash. They got Mason Rudolph out there. This Bills defense seems like they woke up ever since they fired Leslie Frazier. I got the Bills. Bills 31, Steelers 10. Steelers 10. Or matter of fact, Bills 31, Steelers 17. You know what I'm saying? Now, if TJ Watt was playing, I might call it a closer game, but, it is what it is. Packers. Mike McCarthy's revenge game against his old team. Mike McCarthy's going up against the coach that replaced him, that Aaron Rodgers chose over him. Now, this, as you guys see the win probability, they have the Cowboys a 73% favorite to win. I think this game is going to be close. I honestly think this game is going to be close. People are sleeping on the Packers. Once again, like I said with CJ Stroud, I'm going to say with Jordan Love. Jordan Love has a lot of potential. That boy Jordan Love out there looking like Aaron Rodgers. You could tell. Now, granted, in the beginning of the season to the middle of the season, he wasn't playing the best, even though in the fourth quarter, he turned it up. In the fourth quarter, Jordan Love turned it up. I don't know what it was, but he turned it up in the fourth quarter. And now we see it coming together. He's clicking in the third quarter. He's clicking in the second. And he's looking like Aaron Rodgers. The way how he throws, his movement, his audibles, the quick hikes, and the snap counts. Boy looking like he did sit behind Aaron Rodgers for 2 years. But unfortunately, the Packers, they don't have enough firepower. I do think this will be a close game. I got it 20-17 Dallas Cowboys, and all the Cowboys fans will celebrate beating basically a rookie quarterback and a team that's not ready to compete yet as a Super Bowl like they do every year. Like they celebrated beating up a washed up Tom Brady. They celebrated beating Russell Wilson back in 2018 with no help. They celebrated back in 2014 when they beat the Cowboys with Stafford and Calvin Johnson. So it is what it is. But Cowboys will win this game 20-17. Get bounced in the second round like always do. But that's for next week. That's for next Friday. If I'm the Most High blesses me, see next Friday. Amen. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And let's talk about it. Rams and Lions. This is Matthew Stafford's revenge game against the Lions, and this is Jared Goff's revenge game against the Rams. The Rams are a very dark horse. And once again, I called the Rams being good this year. People were saying, oh, RG, you're bugging. The Rams ain't going to do this. Seattle's going to be the second team. No, I said the Rams. And look at Seattle out of the playoffs because Geno Smith's a bum. And I was wrong about the Lions. I thought the Lions were going to fall flat on their face. They won the division. Congratulations. You won a division with a rookie in Jordan Love, a bum like, what's his name? Justin Fields, and Kirk Cousins tearing his ACL. And even when he was out there, he wasn't playing it good. But I got the Rams in an upset. I got the Rams going to the Lions and beating them. The Rams are a dome team. They're a hot team because they're out in L.A., and they could definitely beat the Lions. Matthew Stafford can put up points. Lions defense is amazing, but Matthew Stafford's going to put up points, and that Rams defense is actually pretty good. Sean McVay is a better coach than Dan Campbell. Matthew Stafford's better than Jared Goff. And, I think this is the upset of the week right here. Rams upset the Lions. And once again, the Lions, I still don't believe in Jared Goff. I still don't believe in the Lions. You guys need a real quarterback. Dan Campbell may work, but you need a real quarterback. You need a Mahomes or a Lamar or an Allen to make that work. Jared Goff ain't that dude. There's a reason why what's his name? There's a reason why Stafford's on the Rams and he's on the Lions. Like, come on. Cool story, but nah. Come on. And Bucs and Eagles, Eagles are in shambles right now, but I still got them beating the Bucs. Listen, I love Baker Mayfield, Boomer Sooner. Even though Jalen Hurts went to Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner. I can't see the Eagles losing to the Bucs. I mean, I can see it, but I will definitely be shocked. I will definitely be shocked. But I think even a demoralized, beat up Eagles team could still beat the Bucs, because once again, it's still Baker Mayfield and it's still the Buccaneers, and Baker Mayfield's beat up too. I mean, they barely beat the Panthers last year. They beat them 9-0. Now, granted, shout out to them for beating them, so I didn't have to see that bum Derek Carr in there. But at the same time, I got the Eagles, but that's my thoughts, man. What are yours? Everybody's excited for Sunday? Everybody's excited for Sunday, the playoffs. Who you got winning, and how do you think about my takes and predictions? RJ out.